Do you think you already know all the secrets of our planet? Then get ready to question much of what you learned in school. Some places and phenomena are so unlikely that, if someone just told you about them, you'd swear they were made up. But they're real, documented by maps, satellites, and scientists, and the most fascinating part is that many remain almost completely unknown. After all, how do you explain a river that literally cooks anything that falls into it, an entire continent hidden beneath the ocean, or a waterfall that flows upward? These stories aren't urban legends or internet exaggerations. They're proof that Earth still holds surprises capable of baffling even the most skeptical minds. And the best part is, you don't need to be a geographer to understand them. Together, we'll explore curiosities that combine beauty, mystery, and a touch of strangeness, uncovering places and phenomena that change the way we see the world. Get ready, some of these facts might even shake your sense of reality. In the heart of the Peruvian Amazon lies a river capable of reaching 200 degrees Fahrenheit, almost the boiling point. Its name is Shanai Tempishka, and it's surrounded by legends and mystery. The most curious part, there's no volcano nearby to explain such intense heat. Local people treat the river with deep respect, knowing that any animal falling into it won't survive. It's believed the heat comes from deep underground geothermal springs. This is a perfect example of geography facts that sound like fiction but are completely real. The scene is striking, constant steam rising from the water as if it were a giant pot over a fire. The lush green vegetation contrasts with the almost deadly flow. Among the amazing places on Earth, this is one of the most dangerous and intriguing. Those who have been there describe a mix of fascination and caution. It's one of those weird geography facts that defy logic and spark curiosity. And there are still other strangest places in the world that are just as if not even more incredible. In 2017, scientists confirmed something that once seemed like legend. There is an almost entirely submerged continent. Called Zealandia, it's twice the size of India and lies 94% underwater. It's one of those geography facts that completely change the way we see our planet. Only a few islands, such as New Zealand, are visible above the surface. The rest is hidden beneath the Pacific Ocean, preserving a unique ecosystem. Discoveries like this show that some of the most amazing places on Earth can be invisible to the human eye. Geologists believe Zealandia is separated from Antarctica and Australia millions of years ago. Since then, it has slowly sunk, leaving clues for those who know where to look. It's one of the strangest places in the world, both in scale and mystery. Knowing there's a lost continent sparks a sense of adventure and discovery. And realizing there are other weird geography facts just as surprising only makes us more curious about what else might be hidden out there. In the United States, there's a spot where four states meet in perfect alignment. It's the Four Corners Monument, where Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah touch. One of the most photographed geography facts for curious travelers. Visitors often strike the classic pose with hands and feet in different states, a fun way to feel like you're traveling without actually moving. It's a lighthearted, interactive example of amazing places on Earth that have become unique attractions. Though it's a simple landmark, the precision of the location is fascinating. Modern measurements have confirmed its position with remarkable accuracy, placing it among the strangest places in the world for its geographic uniqueness. Standing there makes you think about other improbable borders and intersections on the planet. After all, there are weird geography facts scattered in far less accessible regions that are even more curious. In northwestern Venezuela, Lake Maracaibo holds an impressive record. At certain times of the year, you can witness up to 28 lightning strikes per minute lighting up the sky, one of the most fascinating geography facts for those who love natural phenomena. This spectacle is known as the Catatumbo lightning and can last up to 10 hours a night. The combination of winds, humidity, and terrain creates the perfect conditions. It's without a doubt one of the most amazing places on Earth to witness nature's raw power. Photographers and scientists travel from afar to capture the phenomenon. It's so consistent that it has even served as a navigation reference for sailors. Among the strangest places in the world, few offer such a predictable electric show. And when you discover such an extraordinary scene, your curiosity naturally grows to find other weird geography facts that break the routine and make the sky come alive. In the Philippines, there's a geographical formation that feels like a riddle. It's Vulcan Pointan Island inside a lake, which itself is inside another island. One of the most curious geography facts nature has ever created. The lake is part of the tall volcano's crater on the island of Luzon. The site is so unique that even seasoned travelers are surprised. It's easy to see why it's considered one of the most amazing places on Earth. For researchers, this formation is the result of eruptions and geological changes over thousands of years. A detail that places it among the strangest places in the world and draws the attention of both geologists and tourists. And when you come across something this unusual, it's impossible not to imagine other weird geography facts that sound like jokes but are scattered across the planet. In Alaska, there's an entire town that lives almost entirely inside a single building. Whittier is home to about 200 residents, all housed in a structure called Baggage Towers. One of the most curious geography facts about isolated communities. Within the same building, you'll find apartments, a school, a store, a post office, and even the police station. This compact setup shields residents from the region's extreme weather. A striking example of amazing places on Earth that operate completely differently from the norm. Here, isolation isn't seen as a problem, but as a practical solution. In a place where blizzards and strong winds are part of daily life, having everything under one roof is a matter of survival. That's why Whittier earns its spot among the strangest places in the world. Knowing a town like this exists makes us think about other weird geography facts where human adaptation turns improbable locations into thriving homes. Russia, with its vast territorial expanse, holds a surprising fact. Its area is larger than Pluto's. We're talking about roughly 6.6 million square miles compared to the dwarf planet's 6.4 million. One of those geography facts that truly defy intuition. On top of that, the country spans 11 time zones, something no other land territory can match. Traveling from one end to the other can take days, securing its place among the amazing places on Earth for sheer magnitude. This colossal size also means extreme diversity in climates, landscapes, and cultures. From frozen deserts in Siberia to beaches on the Black Sea, its variety is worthy of the strangest places in the world. And when you realize a country can surpass a celestial body in size, it opens the door to exploring other weird geography facts that reveal just how unexpectedly vast our planet can be. Between Israel and Jordan, the Dead Sea is a hypersaline lake that amazes with its density. Its salinity is so high that sinking is impossible, making it one of the most famous geography facts in the world. Floating there feels almost magical. Even those who can't swim can relax on the water as if lying on a liquid bed. It's without a doubt one of the most amazing places on Earth to personally experience a rare natural phenomenon. The high concentration of minerals also attracts visitors seeking benefits for their skin. While studies suggest potential positive effects, the real appeal lies in the unique sensation of being in such a surreal setting. And knowing there are other strangest places in the world where water behaves in such unusual ways sparks curiosity to explore more weird geography facts scattered across the planet. The Maldives, famous for their paradise-like beaches, hold an intriguing detail. They are the flattest country in the world. Its highest point stands just 8 feet above sea level, a geography fact that catches the attention of geographers and environmentalists alike. This feature makes the archipelago extremely vulnerable to rising sea levels. It's one of the most amazing places on Earth that, despite its beauty, faces serious environmental challenges. Many are already discussing measures to preserve its territory. Life in the Maldives revolves around the ocean. From fishermen to luxury resorts, everyone depends directly on the sea. That's why the country also ranks among the strangest places in the world, blending beauty with fragility. And just like in the Maldives, there are other weird geography facts about places where topography directly shapes the future of entire communities. At the bottom of the Black Sea, there's a river that flows as if it were on solid ground. This stream of salty water moves through underwater channels, making it one of the most intriguing geography facts in the world. It has banks, a riverbed, and even small waterfalls, but everything happens beneath the surface. Scientists explain that the difference in water density creates this continuous flow. A true example of amazing places on Earth hidden in the depths. If it were on land, it would be the 6th largest river in the world by water volume. This impressive scale places it among the strangest places in the world, where natural phenomena seem to defy logic. And the existence of this underwater river makes us think about other weird geography facts where nature creates scenarios invisible to our eyes but monumental in significance. Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth, isn't static. Studies show it grows about 0.16 inches per year due to the movement of tectonic plates, a geography fact that surprises even experienced climbers. This continuous growth is the result of the collision between the Indian and Eurasian plates. It's a reminder that the amazing places on Earth are always changing, even when they seem eternal and uncheckable. For climbers, this variation is imperceptible in daily life. But for science, every millimeter matters in understanding geological processes, placing Everest among the strangest places in the world. And if even the planet's most famous mountain is in constant transformation, imagine how many weird geography facts are happening right now, silently, across the globe. About 10,000 years ago, the Sahara Desert was a green and fertile region. Lakes, rivers, and vegetation covered what is now a vast sea of sand, a geography fact that completely changes how we imagine the past. Research suggests that changes in Earth's tilt altered monsoon patterns, bringing abundant rainfall. This period turned the Sahara into one of the most amazing places on Earth for wildlife and human communities of the time. Fossils of animals such as hippos and crocodiles are still found in these arid areas. These are concrete clues that place the Sahara among the strangest places in the world for its dramatic transformation. And knowing that one of the planet's most iconic deserts was once fertile land makes us think about other weird geography facts that show how climate can reshape entire landscapes. Antarctica is the only continent on Earth where snakes don't exist. The extreme cold and lack of suitable habitats make survival impossible for these reptiles, a geography fact many people don't know. This means that, unlike other amazing places on Earth, its wildlife is dominated by penguins, seals, and seabirds. Life adapts to the harshest conditions, but without the presence of slithering predators. Scientists explain that evolution and geographic isolation prevented snakes from ever colonizing the region. This curious detail places Antarctica among the strangest places in the world. And if there's a continent completely free of these animals, there are surely other weird geography facts that show just how surprising life's distribution on Earth can be. Located in Siberia, Lake Baikal is the largest reservoir of liquid freshwater on the planet. It holds about 20% of all the world's surface freshwater, a geography fact that's impressive on a global scale. At over 5,300 feet deep, it's also the deepest known lake. On top of that, it's home to species found nowhere else, making it one of the most amazing places on Earth for biologists and explorers. Formed around 25 million years ago, Baikal is considered the oldest lake in the world. This geological history places it among the strangest places in the world, both for its age and its biodiversity. And when we realize the importance of a single lake to the planet's balance, we start to imagine other weird geography facts that reveal the silent grandeur of nature. Greenland and Iceland are classic examples of misleading names. The first, called the Greenland, is mostly covered in ice. The second, known as the Land of Ice, is relatively green, a curious geography fact. Historians suggest these names may have been a strategy by early settlers to either attract or deter visitors. Whatever the reason, the contrast places both among the amazing places on Earth that intrigue us through their naming. Today, Greenland is home to massive glaciers, while Iceland is known for green fields and hot springs. This natural reversal is worthy of the strangest places in the world. And if names can be this deceptive, imagine how many other weird geography facts are hidden in maps and old stories. Istanbul in Turkey is one of the few cities in the world that spans two continents, Europe and Asia, divided by the Bosporus Strait. It's a living geography fact that blends cultures and millennia-old histories. Walking through the city means crossing borders without needing a passport. Mosques, markets, and architecture reveal influences from both sides, making it one of the most culturally rich, amazing places on Earth. This geographic position has made Istanbul a strategic hub for trade and wars throughout history. That's why it also ranks among the strangest places in the world. And when we see a city that connects to continents, it's impossible not to think about other weird geography facts where geography directly shapes a people's identity. Manaus in Nebraska is officially the smallest town in the United States. It has only one resident, who serves as mayor, librarian, and owner of the only local bar. A geography fact that feels straight out of a movie. She pays taxes to herself and keeps the town running to preserve its history. This sense of community on such a tiny scale makes Manaus one of the most peculiar, amazing places on Earth. Despite its size, the place attracts curious tourists who want to visit the famous one-person town. Without a doubt, it's one of the strangest places in the world for the uniqueness of life there. And if there's an entire town inhabited by just one person, there are other weird geography facts that show how the concept of a city can be very different from what we imagine. It may sound unlikely, but Australia is wider than the moon. From east to west, the country measures about 2,500 miles, while the moon's diameter is roughly 2,159 miles. A geography fact that surprises by its scale. This comparison helps visualize the size of the Australian continent. It's one of the amazing places on Earth that shows how our spatial perception can be misleading. Even so, the moon's total surface area is much smaller than Earth's, which makes this measurement all the more unique. That's why this curiosity easily earns a spot among the strangest places in the world. And realizing that a country can outsize a celestial body makes us think about other weird geography facts that challenge our intuition about size and distance. In Svalbard, a Norwegian archipelago in the Arctic, the sun can remain visible for up to 24 hours a day during summer. This phenomenon, known as the midnight sun, is a geography fact that both fascinates and intrigues visitors. During this time, you can go on boat trips, hikes, and even kayaking expeditions in the middle of the night under full daylight. It's one of the most amazing places on Earth to experience nature in such an unusual way. This occurrence is caused by the tilt of Earth's axis, which keeps the region bathed in sunlight for weeks. That detail places Svalbard among the strangest places in the world. And imagining a place where night simply doesn't come makes us think about other weird geography facts that completely change people's daily routines. The African continent is the only one present in all four hemispheres: north, south, east, and west. This unique position on the globe is a geography fact that highlights the region's cultural and environmental diversity. This location means Africa has extremely varied climates, from scorching deserts to tropical rainforests. It's one of the most amazing places on Earth with the greatest range of ecosystems. Geographically, its expanse crosses both the equator and the prime meridian, something rare and worthy of the strangest places in the world. And knowing that a continent can occupy all hemispheres makes us think about other weird geography facts that show how geography shapes histories and cultures. California alone has almost the same population as all of Canada. The state has about 39 million inhabitants compared to the country's 40 million. A geography fact that surprises due to the territorial disparity. While Canada is the second largest country in the world by area, California occupies only a tiny fraction of that space. This shows how population density can completely change our perception of the amazing places on Earth. This difference is driven by factors such as climate, economy, and urbanization. It's for these reasons that the contrast earns a place among the strangest places in the world. And when we think about this paradox, it's easy to imagine other weird geography facts where size and population follow no apparent logic. In Russia, there is the deepest hole ever drilled by humans, the Kola Super Deep Borehole. It reaches over 40,000 feet deep, a geography fact that's impressive for anyone interested in engineering and science. The project began in the 1970s with the goal of studying Earth's crust. Extreme heat and pressure at the bottom made it impossible to go further, proving that even the most amazing places on Earth have their limits. The drilling revealed microscopic fossils and rocks billions of years old. These discoveries secured the site's place among the strangest places in the world, and when we see how much we still don't know about what lies beneath us, we realize there are many other weird geography facts hidden underground. Many people associate pyramids only with Egypt, but Sudan actually has more of them. There are over 200 structures compared to about 120 in its neighboring country, a geography fact that surprises even historians. These pyramids were built by the Kingdom of Kush, which thrived south of Egypt thousands of years ago. This makes Sudan one of the most amazing places on Earth for those who love archaeology. Smaller and steeper than the Egyptian ones, they hold the stories of lesser-known kings and queens. That's why they rank among the strangest places in the world, and realizing that a lesser-mentioned country has more of these monuments makes us imagine other weird geography facts that change how we see history. In Canada's Hudson Bay, gravity is slightly weaker than in other parts of the planet. This intriguing geography fact has been confirmed by satellite measurements and geological studies. The explanation involves a combination of factors. Earth's crust is still adjusting after the last ice age, and there are variations in the density of the rocks beneath the surface. It's one of the most amazing places on Earth that reveals the complexity of natural physics. This difference is far too small to be felt by a person, but it is measurable to science. That's why it ranks among the strangest places in the world. And if even gravity can vary, imagine how many other weird geography facts are subtly altering the world around us. Located in Australia, the Great Barrier Reef is the largest living structure on the planet. Stretching over 1,400 miles, it's a geography fact so impressive that it can be seen from space. Formed by billions of corals, it's home to thousands of marine species and stands as one of the most biodiverse, amazing places on Earth. Its ecological importance is recognized worldwide. Despite its grandeur, it faces threats such as global warming and pollution. This contrast also places it among the strangest places in the world, blending beauty with fragility. And discovering such a vast ecosystem makes us think about other weird geography facts where life organizes itself in equally surprising ways. China, despite its vast territorial expanse, uses only one official time zone. This means that in some regions, the sun rises and sets much later than expected, a geography fact that affects millions of people. This standardization was implemented to unify the country under Beijing time. In more distant areas, such as Xinjiang, locals often follow an unofficial time to better adjust their daily routines. This cultural adaptation places it among the strangest places in the world. And realizing that a single time standard can govern such a vast territory leads us to other weird geography facts that show how human decisions can shape daily life. Nepal is the only country in the world with a flag that isn't rectangular. Its shape is made up of two overlapping triangles, a geography fact that reflects both the country's culture and geography. The triangles represent the Himalayan mountains and the two main religions of the region. It's one of the amazing places on Earth where the flag carries deep and unique meanings. This singular design draws attention at international events and in flag collections, placing Nepal among the strangest places in the world. And when a simple national symbol can stand out this much, it's only natural to think about other weird geography facts that break away from established norms. Approximately 90% of the world's population lives in the northern hemisphere. This geography fact is due to historical, economic, and climatic factors that concentrated development in this part of the planet. Major urban centers, trade routes, and fertile lands helped shape this distribution. It's one of the amazing places on Earth seen on a global scale when we analyze where people actually live. Even with vast habitable areas in the southern hemisphere, population density remains disproportionate. This makes the statistic one of the strangest places in the world for its striking imbalance, and recognizing this human concentration leads us to explore other weird geography facts that reveal invisible patterns on the world map. The Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia is the largest salt flat in the world and transforms into the largest natural mirror during the rainy season. This geography fact creates a landscape so surreal it looks like something from another planet. When a thin layer of water covers the salt, the reflection of the sky is perfect, making it one of the most photographed amazing places on Earth. Many travelers describe the sensation as walking on clouds. Beyond its tourism value, the salt flat is one of the largest lithium reserves on the planet, essential for batteries. This blend of beauty and utility places it among the strangest places in the world. And faced with such an awe-inspiring scene, it's impossible not to imagine other weird geography facts that combine visual phenomena with economic importance. The taiga, also known as the boreal forest, is the largest forest in the world, spanning much of Canada, Alaska, Russia, and Scandinavia. This geography fact is impressive for both its scale and ecological importance. It's home to millions of coniferous trees that play a vital role in carbon absorption. It's one of the amazing places on Earth for those seeking contact with nature in its wildest form. Harsh climatic conditions shape a resilient ecosystem, with animals adapted to extreme cold. This places the taiga among the strangest places in the world for the endurance of its biodiversity. And realizing the scale of this forest leads us to think about other weird geography facts that show how vegetation can shape the planet's balance. The Maldives, already known as the flattest country in the world, face a critical challenge. Rising sea levels threaten their very existence. This geography fact raises global concern among scientists and environmentalists. If the increase continues, some islands could be submerged within a few decades. It's one of the amazing places on Earth whose beauty is at risk due to climate change. The local government is investing in barriers and adaptation projects, but the vulnerability remains high. This situation places the Maldives among the strangest places in the world for their extreme fragility. And thinking that an entire paradise could disappear makes us reflect on other weird geography facts where survival depends directly on environmental balance. On the island of Mauritius, there's an optical illusion that looks like a massive underwater waterfall in the ocean. Seen from above, this formation is a geography fact that can fool even the most observant viewers. The effect is created by the movement of ocean currents that drag sand and sediments into the depths. This visual phenomenon makes the area one of the most photogenic, amazing places on Earth. Although it appears to be a colossal waterfall, it's actually just a play of colors and depth in the sea. This places Mauritius among the strangest places in the world for its illusory beauty. And seeing how nature can create tricks for our eyes makes it impossible not to think of other weird geography facts that challenge our perception. Oymyakon in Siberia is considered the coldest inhabited place on the planet. Temperatures have reached an astonishing -96 degrees Fahrenheit, a geography fact that puts any human endurance to the test. In winter, cars must be kept running to avoid freezing completely. Even so, the village remains one of the amazing places on Earth for the resilience of its residents. Life there requires extreme adaptations, from special clothing to high-calorie diets to withstand the cold. This frozen setting places it among the strangest places in the world. And if there's a place where people live with such extreme cold, imagine other weird geography facts where survival depends on equally challenging conditions. In Death Valley, California, some rocks appear to move on their own, leaving long tracks across the ground. This phenomenon is a geography fact that has intrigued scientists and visitors for decades. Studies show that the movement happens when thin layers of ice form and the wind slowly pushes the rocks along. It's one of the amazing places on Earth where physics and climate work together to create something unique. The movement is so slow that no one sees it happen in real time, but the marks on the ground prove it's taking place. This puts Death Valley among the strangest places in the world. And if rocks can travel on their own, there are other weird geography facts showing how even inanimate objects can tell surprising stories. In Antarctica, there's a waterfall that pours red water, known as blood falls. This geography fact owes its color to the high levels of iron oxides present in the salty water. The water emerges from an underground lake that has been isolated for millions of years, creating one of the most mysterious and photogenic, amazing places on Earth. This unique phenomenon occurs without the presence of algae or other colorful organisms, making it even more intriguing. That's why it's among the strangest places in the world. And when we see a waterfall that looks like it came straight out of a fantasy movie, it's impossible not to think of other weird geography facts hidden in the most remote corners of the planet. On the island of Dominica in the Caribbean, there's a lake whose water is constantly boiling. This geography fact is the result of intense volcanic activity beneath the surface. The heat comes from underground gases and magma that raise the water to dangerous temperatures. This makes the site one of the most amazing places on Earth for those seeking extreme natural phenomena. Its bluish color and constant steam create a mysterious atmosphere, but the intense heat prevents direct approach. That's why the lake ranks among the strangest places in the world. And if a lake can boil naturally, imagine other weird geography facts that reveal the hidden power of geothermal forces. Hong Kong is considered the most vertical city in the world, with the highest concentration of skyscrapers. This geography fact reflects how limited space has driven construction upward. With over 350 buildings standing above 500 feet, it's one of the most amazing places on Earth to witness modern architecture and impressive scale. The urban landscape creates a striking contrast with the surrounding mountains and sea, placing Hong Kong among the strangest places in the world. And when we see a city grow so much skyward, we think of other weird geography facts that show how geography forces creative solutions. Between Sweden and Norway, there's a border so distinct it can be seen from space. This geography fact stands out for clearly marking the division between two neighboring countries. The difference in vegetation and forest management creates a visible contrast, making the dividing line one of the amazing places on Earth observed from afar. Astronauts have captured images of this border, reinforcing its uniqueness and placing it among the strangest places in the world. And realizing that we can see human boundaries even from space makes us imagine other weird geography facts that blend nature with human intervention. On Lake Titicaca, between Peru and Bolivia, there are floating islands manually built by the Uru people. This geography fact shows how traditional engineering can create homes on the water. Made from woven reeds, the islands are constantly maintained and renewed to remain habitable. It's one of the amazing places on Earth that preserves ancestral traditions. Life on these islands follows its own rhythm, isolated from the mainland, placing them among the strangest places in the world for their unique form of human adaptation. And if it's possible to live on floating platforms, imagine other weird geography facts that reveal the creativity of communities around the globe. In the Maldives, some beaches glow at night thanks to bioluminescent phytoplankton. This geography fact turns the shoreline into a natural light show. The phenomenon happens when microorganisms react to the movement of the water, emitting a bright blue glow. It's one of the most magical, amazing places on Earth to witness. Walking on the illuminated sand feels like stepping into a fantasy scene, placing these beaches among the strangest places in the world. And if the sea can shine like a starry sky, there are other weird geography facts that show how marine life can surprise us in mesmerizing ways. In the Turkmenistan desert, a gas crater has been burning continuously for over 50 years. Known as the door to hell, it's a geography fact that both intrigues and frightens at the same time. The fire began when Soviet geologists accidentally drilled into a natural gas cavern in 1971 to prevent gas leaks. They set it on fire and it has been burning ever since. It's one of the most impressive, amazing places on Earth. At night, the intense orange glow can be seen from miles away, placing the crater among the strangest places in the world. And imagining that a flame can last for decades makes us think about other weird geography facts where human actions create unexpected phenomena. At Indonesia's Kelimutu volcano, 3 lakes display colors that change over time. This geography fact is the result of chemical reactions caused by volcanic gases dissolved in the water. The hues range from blue and green to red and brown, creating one of the most photogenic and unpredictable, amazing places on Earth. The phenomenon attracts both tourists and scientists eager to understand the dynamics behind these changes, placing the lakes among the strangest places in the world. And when we see nature painting its own palette, it's impossible not to think of other weird geography facts that showcase the planet's geological creativity. Sun Duong Cave in Vietnam is the largest in the world by volume, with passages as tall as a 40-story building. This geography fact impresses even the most experienced explorers. Inside, there are rivers, forests, and even its own microclimate, making it one of the most extraordinary, amazing places on Earth. Discovered only in the 1990s, its sheer scale places it among the strangest places in the world. And imagining that such a colossal structure remained hidden for so long makes us think about other weird geography facts still waiting to be uncovered. In New Brunswick, Canada, there's a road known as Magnetic Hill, where cars seem to drive uphill on their own. This geography fact is actually an optical illusion created by the surrounding landscape. The alignment of the horizon and the road tricks the brain, making a downhill slope appear to be an uphill climb. It's one of the amazing places on Earth where you can experience firsthand how perception can fail. Tourists test the phenomenon by stopping their vehicles and letting them climb without accelerating. This curious experience places the site among the strangest places in the world, and realizing how easily our senses can be fooled leads us to other weird geography facts that play with our perception of reality. In the Philippines, more than 1,200 conical hills form a unique landscape known as the Chocolate Hills. This geography fact gets its name from the brown color the vegetation takes on during the dry season. The almost identical shape of the hills intrigues geologists, making the site one of the most amazing places on Earth for its natural perfection. Local legends speak of giants and battles that supposedly created the formations, adding a mystical touch that places them among the strangest places in the world. And when we see such a symmetrical and unusual setting, it's easy to think of other weird geography facts that look like works of art crafted by nature. Some sand dunes, scattered across deserts around the world, produce deep sounds when the sand slides. This geography fact is known as singing dunes or booming dunes. The sound, which can resemble a drum or a distant engine, is caused by the vibration of moving sand grains. This makes these formations one of the most curious, amazing places on Earth to visit. Each dune has its own distinctive tone, varying according to the size and moisture of the grains, placing them among the strangest places in the world. And if even sand can produce music, imagine other weird geography facts that show how nature creates unique sounds. In Kentucky, United States, lies the largest known cave system, Mammoth Cave. This geography fact impresses with its more than 400 miles of mapped passages. The underground network contains unique rock formations and biodiversity adapted to darkness. It's one of the amazing places on Earth for explorers and scientists. Even after centuries of exploration, many areas have yet to be fully studied, placing the system among the strangest places in the world. And imagining that miles of tunnels may still be hidden leads us to think about other weird geography facts beneath our feet. At the cliffs of Moher in Ireland, there's a waterfall that appears to flow upward. This geography fact is caused by strong winds that push the water back against the cliff face. The effect is so striking that many tourists stop to capture the moment, making it one of the amazing places on Earth for those seeking rare phenomena. The reversal of flow transforms an ordinary waterfall into something worthy of the strangest places in the world. And if the wind can change the course of a river, imagine other weird geography facts where nature defies gravity. Spotted Lake in Canada is famous for its circular spots that appear in summer. This geography fact occurs due to the high concentration of minerals in the water. When the water evaporates, mineral deposits form circles of different colors, creating one of the most peculiar, amazing places on Earth. The lake is considered sacred by local indigenous peoples, adding cultural value and placing it among the strangest places in the world. And when we see a lake with such unusual patterns, it's impossible not to think of other weird geography facts that combine natural beauty with historical significance. In the Faroe Islands, there are waterfalls that seem to defy gravity, with water being blown upward. This geography fact is caused by extremely strong ocean winds. The phenomenon creates a stunning visual spectacle, making the region one of the amazing places on Earth for those seeking dramatic landscapes. The combination of steep cliffs and constant winds places these waterfalls among the strangest places in the world. And if the wind can turn a waterfall into an upward jet, imagine other weird geography facts that completely change the way we see nature. Among the oldest known trees is the Pinus longeva, with specimens over 4,800 years old. This geography fact connects us directly to the living history of the planet. Found mainly in California's White Mountains, these trees withstand extreme climates, making them one of the amazing places on Earth for researchers and nature lovers. Their longevity is the result of slow growth and extremely durable wood, placing them among the strangest places in the world. And if a tree can live for millennia, imagine other weird geography facts that have witnessed entire eras of human history. In Mexico, the Sac-Actin system is considered the longest underground river in the world, with over 160 miles of mapped passages. This geography fact impresses both divers and scientists alike. It's part of a network of submerged caves in the Yucatan Peninsula, one of the most amazing places on Earth for underwater exploration. The crystal-clear waters and ancient rock formations place Sac-Actin among the strangest places in the world. And if such a vast river can remain hidden for centuries, there are surely other weird geography facts still waiting to be discovered. Brumella Island in the Gulf of Mexico appears on old maps but hasn't been found in modern expeditions. This geography fact fuels theories about its mysterious disappearance. Some believe it was submerged due to rising sea levels, while others suggest cartographic errors. Either way, it was once considered one of the amazing places on Earth for its enigma. The absence of physical evidence places Brumella Island among the strangest places in the world. And if an entire island can vanish from the face of the Earth, imagine how many other weird geography facts are still hidden or forgotten in history. After learning about these 53 geography facts that feel like fiction, it's hard to look at a map the same way again. The world is far bigger and far stranger than we imagine. The question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you just be amazed, or will you use it to explore, travel, and uncover new stories? How many of these places would you like to visit? And more importantly, could there be a curious phenomenon in your own region just waiting to be discovered? If you enjoy this kind of content and want to keep learning about the wonders and mysteries of our planet, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.